In the beginning of the film, the moon has been completely destroyed by an alien. Next, we see the school's view. There are uninteresting, ignorant students around. The school assigns them to a class that only has failures. Everyone was confused by their attitude and laughed at them. They weren't even allowed to take classes at that school. And an old room near the mountain is their classroom. Viewers will be shocked to find out who their teacher is. Because it was the aliens who destroyed the moon. Why is this alien their teacher? It will be a click in the viewer's mind. In fact, this alien signed a contract with the school administration that I will teach students for 10 years. He told the administrators that you think the students are too naughty. Chances are they will see me during the year, but I also give you my words that I will never hurt them. If they kick me out of class or hit me, I'm done forever? There is also an assistant teacher from this class, who once founded the class. He is also a perfect soldier. He explained to the class, "Go there. Your mission is to kill that alien. This mighty alien is your enemy. Never pity? You'll all have to send it back so we can protect our world. And a person who resends it or ends it will receive a payment of 10 million yen. The assistant teacher informs that his running speed is very high, and you will never be able to capture it. But try your best." That assistant or soldier has a box, which had the trendy weapons, but such things do not affect the alien. He shoots his gun at his twin, raising his gun. Its copy falls after breaking, and he felt no pain. Here it is revealed how strong he was. He also has another ability that his limbs used to regenerate, but this also has a downside, because its speed will continue to decrease as energy is used for renewables. The next day is the students' first day of school with this alien, and they all started pulling him their way. But no bullets hit this alien. The government also chose a perfect assistant for this class. She's also good at shooting. There is a student named Nagisa in the classroom. He once wrote about this alien teacher in his diary, so he can kill that foreign teacher by applying the ideas he wrote. At the same time, some boys said to him, "Go there. Join our team. We will kill him together." They sent him to the aliens and gave him a knife. When he stabs this alien, walks towards him, then this alien observes an explosive weapon that this boy possesses, and this explosive weapon is activated in her that. He appears as a dead alien. These boys were also excited about receiving the award. They observe that Nagisa has a mysterious covering on his body. He is unharmed from the explosion. They encounter the alien teacher when witnessing this mantle. That means he's not dead yet, and this alien's skin is covered, which he used to get rid of every year. Angry, his complexion began to change. He said to the students, "You did not do what was written in our contract. You are only allowed to kill me by firing your gun, but you made the mistake of using an explosive weapon. He threatens not to hurt you if you commit another crime, but I will hurt one of your family members. Remember, I will make it happen." The next day, the same students are seen shooting at an alien while placing him in a net, but this alien teacher also let them miss. The archdeacon was looking at it, standing there. Then a new student approached it. He was sent here because of an argument, otherwise he would be an excellent student. He speaks directly to this extraterrestrial teacher. He gestured to shake her hand. Alien also reached out to shake hands with him. This student inserted blades into his hand to injure the alien's tentacles. He was the first boy who tried to harm this alien. That means he's quick-witted. Time passes and he tries to kill that teacher in various ways, but the stranger was not harmed. One day, he was sitting in a place and Nagisa was also there. Nagisa asked him, "Why were you sent here?" This boy said, "I am an excellent student and my favorite teacher. One day, I observed my classmate hitting his classmate badly. I argued with my classmate to save your classmate, and I was seen doing it." He also said that no one believed my words, and I was considered a nuisance. Even my class teacher didn't support me. He said, "I was frustrated by this, so now I don't respect the teachers. So I was sent here." They're still talking. Then this foreign professor went there. Let gifted students ask, "Are you among the good teachers, who supports the struggling students, or among the less qualified teachers, who never cared about their students?" Having said that, he jumped down the mountain. He also has a gun that he will shoot at an alien teacher. The alien teacher also jumps after him and creates a web, transforming. It was covered around the ditch. This talented student came across and told his foreign teacher, "Oh, you have proven yourself to be a good teacher." We now see that 2 months have passed by this destroyed moon, but the government has yet to do anything. This extraterrestrial teacher is currently living in Japan, and foreign countries hit Japan with missiles to kill it. But this extraterrestrial teacher stopped these missiles on his own. On the other side, this teacher aide is shown talking to the head of the army. He tells her that the students in this class are brave enough to fight her cooperatively. So I enrolled another student in their class. The next day, this student was observed in the classroom. But it is not a human but an artificial intelligence. It's in the box and many weapons are attached to it. In fact, it was created to kill this alien teacher. This droid begins to shoot rapidly without warning when this teacher appears in front of it. So the other children also hid under the chair. Because they can't be hurt by any shot, all the students are angry. We did the job assigned. Why was this robot sent? Our dignity is also at stake because of this. And they continued. The alien approached the robot and said, "Look, you showed anger when you arrived. And the students are afraid of you. If you really meant to target me, have you ever heard of it? Chapter. Unity is strength. First, you need to make friends with other students. So let's aim at me together. You can win there." We found that in the coming days the robot would send a message to each student's cell phone. While reading it, all the students considered the robot favorable, and they gradually became each other's friends. The next day, class started and we observed a new student. And he goes on to say, "I'm strong. I am very strong." At the same time, his coach also approached. He said I had guided him skillfully. Then this new student started saying, "This alien teacher is my brother. Because we are flesh and blood. Regardless, I'll end it to prove that I'm stronger than her." Then a fight broke out between them in the classroom. This new student also grows tentacles. Seeing this, the alien professor was shocked. There was an uphill battle between them. Then the alien teacher injures his tentacles. Meanwhile, the new student's mentor says that when you get there, you won't lose faith. You will have to practice again. We then observed that all the students asked for the new teacher to come. "Why did you enroll in our class?" He said there was a reason behind it that I can't reveal in front of you. But all I can say is that I came here to destroy the world. If you kill me first, you win. But I will win if I defeat you first. And I will destroy the world. He said to the students, "Stay with me all week. And the trainings will have my participation." Because of his power and speed, he taught his students one by one, in order. In contrast, the government verifies the reports of this class. He sees no improvement in this class. So he sent another soldier in place of the old adjutant. Now the soldiers are training the students. Then a girl named Krish went up there while practicing. She said I couldn't take it anymore. So this soldier started kicking him. Chapter. Get up. You will have to recognize it. Then their former coach grabbed the other coach's hand to stop him. The second trainer said to him, "If you have someone special who can beat me, just send. I will leave without saying a word." This former soldier once trusted Nagisa. So he picked him up and said, "You will face him." He was given a knife and ordered, "Stab him with it." He was confused at first. Then he said, "It was just a test." Now the war begins between them. And he immediately aimed at his neck with a knife after knocking him down. Another coach doesn't accept his defeat when he realizes it. He said, "Fight me again?" But Nagisa was not prepared. So this coach left in anger. All the students were delighted to say, "You did it." Then we see that the former teacher assistant is talking to the foreign teacher. Like Nagisa is very talented even though he is in the losing class. He has many possibilities. Maybe he's a good assassin. The next day, it rained. And the foreign teacher's behavior also became mysterious. Nagisa observed his body swelling from the rain. And he also recorded this fact in his diary. The next day, we found that all the students said at the beginning of class that we were bored. We can never understand. We can't kill this alien either. Suddenly they think if we beat him, then we'll get enough money to change our lives. And an alien tells the government assassin, "You're going to back off after an attack. There won't be a replacement plan. You have no other weapon that you can use against me." He asks the trainer the same question. Trainer replies, "A good assassin is one who never accepts his defeat." And it even came in second. The alien teacher said, "I want to hear such words. You can prepare your replacement plan. Because I don't know when I'm going to get out of here either. But you want to beat me." He said, "If you don't believe me, then I act now." He flew into space and smashed a satellite into the Earth's ground. That is, in the schoolyard. And it exploded. He also said that I would leave after destroying this world in the same way. But I can give you a chance because final exams are approaching. And I'll give the top of the class a chance. That he can shoot one of my tentacles. As you know, my speed will be slowed down due to receiving a shot on my tentacle. So it will be easier for you to aim at me. Hearing that, all the students were overjoyed. Like we can beat it and shoot it. Get a high score? and this foreign professor also assists them in their exams. He sent them into space and around the world. He witnessed when the results were announced that 6 students were the best. All the students are quite satisfied. There are 6 tentacles and its tentacles are also 6. We will fire our gun in all its tentacles, so its speed may slow down and we may win. They all prepare themselves too much for it, and that day has come when they target this alien teacher. They started pulling his tentacles one by one after they tied him up. Then some students threw water at it. His body swelled up because of it. Then this alien teacher disappeared from there. We then see that his head is locked in a glass, and he'll be like this for a day. Then the new soldier was hired by the government. He's a second trainer. He asked, "What do you think? That you will beat me easily?" He said, "I mixed the virus in the water." Then came this student, who used to speak a foreign language to his brother. He said, "No one can protect you from this virus. We also have his vaccine, and you will finish within 3 days." After that, this talented student brought Najasit to the tower. But there is also a brother or sister of a successful foreign teacher. The weather turned bad and rain started. In this way, the alien brother's tentacles are weak enough, and he couldn't do anything. Taking risks, Najasit cuts her tentacles. In fact, they acted on this foreign teacher's advice in formulating their replacement plan. We then see that Najasit returns to her classroom once more. There is also a new coach and teacher when he goes to school. He said, "On condition I will vaccinate you. You must give me the alien head in your hand." But all the kids around him, "Go there." They said, "Uncle, we have created a vaccine for this virus." They said, "Look, we are in front of you." Chapter. Exactly. We don't need your vaccine. While burying him, they started making fun of him. And this poor man is still defeated. Then the soldiers told the children, "Come close. You did your best. Surrender to the aliens now. Then we can kill him ourselves." The government put him in the room where many bombs were about to go off. The event was watched live by students and teachers. But the aliens are sending a message to the kids via live chat that I'm glad I've been hired as a teacher, and I gave you permission to face someone else to save your life. There's nothing better than a teacher. That his students learn something valuable from him. Hearing of him, all the students were discouraged to learn that he was a great teacher. This alien teacher speaks the same way he witnessed the explosion in his room. Now he's dead. These students began to cry a lot. But how strange. This teacher is seen with them again, and he wept with them. Now it's starting over the same system again. These students are taking a foreign teacher's assassination class. This means they are learning military tactics. So the flashback begins here, and the movie ends here.